It's Friday, December 9th, and this is your coffee break news brief outside West Hill High School in Stamford in the HAN Cruiser as the FCAC Winter Tour rolls on, stopping to bring you the latest local news, including that a Waterbury woman was arrested for stealing packages in Shelton. Shelton police were dispatched to Aspetuck Village on Thursday on a report of a woman who was taking packages that were left outside by a UPS driver. Police reported that the woman left by the time of their arrival, but witnesses provided them with the description of her vehicle and license plate. Police located that vehicle traveling northbound on Route 8, and several packages when they stopped the car were in plain view inside. That driver, 33-year-old Andrea Galuzza of Waterbury, was taken into custody. Police allegedly located 12 separate packages. 10 were from 5 different Shelton addresses, and 2 were from Waterbury. Drug paraphernalia was also found inside of the car, according to police. Galuzza was charged with 5 counts of 6th-degree larceny and possession of drug paraphernalia. She was kept on a $5,000 bond and scheduled to be arraigned in court today. Now, porch pirates, those stealing packages from homes, have been reported around southwestern Connecticut recently. In New Canaan just yesterday, police said they were looking for a suspect in a white vehicle that it was following a FedEx truck in order to nab deliveries. But in other news in New Canaan, developer M2 Partners has discovered that 3 people were buried on the property that was recently approved for the development of Merritt Village. An adjacent property near the development was known to be an ancient cemetery, Maple Street Burial Grounds, according to the New Canaan Advertiser, and planning and zoning had concerns about human remains being unearthed on that site. Remains with a silver plaque on top carrying the name David Law and evidence of human remains of 2 others, possibly buried on top of one another, were found on November 28th when M2 carefully excavated the area under the supervision of a state-certified archaeologist. The Advertiser was present when the archaeologist ordered that the excavator stop digging because she found a nail and button that she suspected could have been from a casket and its quilted lining. The state medical examiner later confirmed human remains on the site, and those human remains were not a recent burial. In fact, the plaque there indicated a burial date of December 7th, 1835. The developer told the New Canaan Advertiser that the parcel where the 3 remains were found is not in the construction area. The building there would be set back between 15 and 20 feet from the site of those remains. He said further that the area will be fenced off along with neighboring burial grounds so no one will walk or drive there during construction. There's much more on that story at ncadvertiser.com. And just in time for online Christmas shopping, the Wilton Police Department has created a safe zone for buyers and sellers to meet and exchange their goods for money. The e-commerce safe zone, intended for users of websites like Craigslist, is in the front parking lot of police headquarters. The area is designated by a sign that indicates the location is under video surveillance. Although the police will not be involved in any of those private transactions, the safe zone is intended to provide individuals with a known, well-lit, and secure location at which to conduct their business. The area is not to be used for the exchange of illegal or dangerous items, such as weapons, police said, but they said that it is needed due to incidents across the nation, especially considering the increasing online activity. Additional information is available at safetradestations.com. And Monroe First Selectman Steve Vavrick has called on the town there to help the food pantry after learning that there was a 30% drop in donations. Vavrick said after speaking to our Monroe Food Pantry Director, Wendy Joles, we are down 30% on all donations, both food and cash, going into the holiday season. The Monroe Food Pantry has over 274 Monroe families who are experiencing financial hardship and are in need of its assistance. The demand for food has never been greater, Vavrick said. Joel said that 2/3 of her clients are children and seniors. The remaining portion are working adults or disabled adults. Those interested in helping can find out more at monroecourier.com. And those looking to cheer on the Ridgefield High School football team as it heads to the West Haven High School's Ken Strong Stadium for Saturday afternoon's Class L State Championship game against number 1 seeded Darien will have an opportunity to line up on the sidewalks of Main Street at 11:15 in the morning. The Tigers, who overcame a fourth-quarter deficit Monday night to beat Shelton 44-41 in the state semifinals, the HAN Network was there, will receive a police escort from the high school through town, according to Booster Club President Elizabeth Isaacson and Ridgefield Police Captain Jeff Kreitz. Isaacson told the press that we're trying to have fans holding signs beginning at the green next to Prime Burger in front of CVS and running all the way down to the fountain. The team buses are expected to exit the high school at 11:15 and arrive in that part of town shortly before 11:30. There's more on the ridgefieldpress.com. But that does it for this news update. Follow all the tour action on HAN.network, and we'll be back with more Coffee Break news briefs on Monday. Stay warm this weekend.